In this video, we'll be taking a look at 2 NBA games happening on December 3rd, 2022, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 2 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Orlando Magic versus Toronto Raptors. This Saturday, the Orlando Magic will travel to Toronto to take on the Toronto Raptors. Tip-off will be inside the Scotiabank Arena. These two teams have not yet matched up this season, but they are both looking to bounce back after losing their previous game. The Orlando Magic are coming into this one after falling to the Atlanta Hawks 125-108. Orlando struggled to consistently stop them, as they allowed Atlanta to shoot 54.3% from the field. They will have to contest more shots in this game if they want to challenge the Raptors on the road. The Toronto Raptors are entering this game after falling to the New Orleans Pelicans 126-108. The Raptors also struggled on the defensive end of the court, as they will have to apply more pressure if they to take care of business at home. The Orlando Magic have been in a real slump, as they've lost 9 of their last 10 games, and they will be hoping to avoid an 8th straight victory after falling to the Cavaliers in a 107-96 road loss last night. Paolo Banchero led the team with 22 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. Cole Anthony added 19 points on 7 of 11 shooting off the bench, while Franz Wagner and Moritz Wagner each scored 16 points. As a team, the Magic shot 49% from the field and 8 of 23 from the three-point line, which was enough to hang in the contest until the third quarter, where they managed just 17 points to fall behind by as many as 20 points. Meanwhile, the Toronto Raptors have been in a real funk, as they've lost 4 of their last 6 games, and they will be hoping to avoid a 3rd straight defeat after getting routed by the Nets in a 114-105 road loss last night. Haskell Siakam led the way with 24 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. Og Anunoby added 21 points, while Scotty Barnes chipped in with 17 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. As a team, the Raptors shot 43% from the field and 7 of 24 from the three-point line, but they were never in the contest in this one after getting blown out by 41-17 in a nightmare of a first quarter. Looking at the betting trends, the Magic are 3-8-1 against the spread in their last 12 road games, 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 games against a team with a winning record, and 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games playing on 0 days rest. The Raptors are 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 home games, and 0-6 against the spread in their last 6 games against a team with a losing record. Head-to-head, the over is 4-1 in the last 5 meetings in Toronto. The Magic are 2-10 against the spread in the last 12 meetings overall, and the Magic are 2-6 against the spread in the last 8 meetings in Toronto. The Magic will be short-handed again, with Mo Bamba, Gary Harris, Chuma Oak, and Jalen Suggs all listed as out, while the Raptors are again without Otto Porter Jr. The Magic haven't been able to get anything going over the past 10 games, and they didn't look good in their loss to the Cavaliers, where they failed to score 100 points. The Raptors haven't really been much better, as they've been plagued by injuries all season, but they're starting to get some players back now, and they will surely turn things around sooner rather than later. The Orlando Magic are a complete mess right now, and they're not covering numbers either, making them completely useless in the betting market. It doesn't help they're on the end of a back-to-back here. The Toronto Raptors showed fight last night in the 4th quarter against the Nets, and they're as healthy as they've been all season. Thick line, but the Raptors are in better shape right now, and the Magic are a joke. The Magic are only 2-10 against the spread in the last 12 meetings overall, and I believe that trend continues as the Raptors get the win they desperately need to get back on track. So the Toronto Raptors to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Toronto ranks top 10 in defense, and in their last 8 games, they are averaging 218 points per game while being 10-11 in hitting the under. The Magic, meanwhile, are 10-11-1 in hitting the under, while Toronto is playing at a pace of 100.3, which ranks 24th, while Orlando is playing at a pace of 100.9, which ranks 18th. The Magic will have a hard time scoring points against this rangy and long defense that the Raptors play. With how the Raptors play defense and Orlando struggling on offense and having a ton of injuries, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Oklahoma City Thunder versus Minnesota Timberwolves. The Oklahoma City Thunder and Minnesota Timberwolves meet Saturday in NBA action at the Target Center. The Oklahoma City Thunder have lost 5 of their last 7 games. The Minnesota Timberwolves have split their last 6 games. The Oklahoma City Thunder have been in a slump as they've lost 5 of their last 7 games, but they will be hoping to build some momentum after beating the Spurs in a 119-111 home win on Wednesday. Jalen Williams led the team with 27 points on 11 of 15 shooting. Luguentz Dort added 23 points, while Josh Giddey tallied 14 points with 14 rebounds and 5 assists. As a team, the Thunder shot 51% from the field and 9 of 27 from the three-point line as they got off to a terrible start and trailed by 17 points going into halftime, but it was like a different team come out of the locker rooms as they dominated the second half by 59-34 to make it look easy in the end. Meanwhile, the Minnesota Timberwolves have been in great shape as they've won 6 of their last 9 games, and they will be looking to stay hot after outlasting the Grizzlies in a 109-101 home win on Wednesday. Anthony Edwards led the team with 29 points, 5 assists and 5 steals. Jalen Noel added 24 points off the bench, while D'Angelo Russell chipped in with 15 points and 10 assists. As a team, the Timberwolves shot 46% from the field and 12 of 39 from the three-point line as they went ice cold and scored just 17 points in the second quarter to trail by 9 points before they loosened up and exploded for 65 points in the second half to earn the gritty win. Looking at the betting trends, the Thunder are 34-15 against the spread in their last 49 road games and 8-2 against the spread in their last 10 games playing on 2 days rest. The Timberwolves are 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 home games, 5-13 against the spread in their last 18 games following a win, and 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 games overall. Head-to-head, the under is 5-2 in the last 7 meetings overall. The Thunder are 1-4 against the spread in the last 5 meetings overall, and the Thunder are 5-1 against the spread in the last 6 meetings in Minnesota. The Thunder could be shorthanded for this one as Mike Muscala and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander are both listed as questionable, while the Timberwolves are again without Karl Anthony Towns and Taurean Prince for this one. 2 banged-up teams, but the Timberwolves should have the edge at home, especially if Shai Gilgeous-Alexander isn't able to play due to a hip injury. The Timberwolves win by an average of 2.5 points in the favorite role while holding teams under 45% shooting. This would be a good contest if both teams were at full strength, but with the Thunder potentially missing Gilgeous-Alexander, I have to lean towards the Timberwolves to get the job done behind another big game from Edwards, who was big in Wednesday's win over the Grizzlies. So the Minnesota Timberwolves to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Oklahoma City is fine to get into a shootout that is just back and forth full of points and not much defense being played. Minnesota, meanwhile, also has a poor defense which should allow for a good amount of points to go in. The Thunder are 15-7 in hitting the over this season, which is the best in the NBA, and although Minnesota is 9-13, with how quickly Oklahoma City can score points, it should push their pace. The Thunder play at a pace of 103.9, which ranks 7th, while Minnesota ranks 4th at 104.6. Meanwhile, in Oklahoma City's last 10 games, those games are averaging 241 points per game, while Minnesota's games are averaging 231 points per game. That should allow for a ton of points to happen in this matchup. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.